Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Sanjian Tarot. For this unboxing video, I have Horses Tarot. No clue who designed it, published it. Actually here I see a name called Inner Lit. That sounds familiar. I think that might be the studio. So say the studio is Inner Lit. I pre-ordered this deck from Tevada Tarot on March 9, 2026, and I received my deck on March 18, 2026. Now, according to Tevada Tarot's website, the artist was listed as anonymous. So I have no idea what other decks the artist may have done. I'm just seeing the Inner Lit name, which I believe is the studio name, so I'm not sure. Actually, I can't remember what other decks Inner Lit did. I can't remember at the moment. It does sound familiar, which is why I want to say it's a studio. All right. So the condition so far looks okay. All right, clearly a two-piece rigid box set, since it's got the insert cut out for pulling the boxes, the top and bottom, apart. So that's good. This feels embossed here. This part where it says Horses Tarot in English, and I'm not sure what the Chinese writing is. Yeah, these are also embossed here. Yeah, and then the studio name, I guess that's the studio logo also. And yeah, here's the back. All right. So I think there's supposed to be a physical guidebook. Okay. Ooh. Okay, it's in cover. Oh, written by Li Sha. Okay. That name does sound familiar to me also. I think, I wonder if it's the same person that did the Dreamy Wings Tarot. I don't know why that one's coming to mind right away. So let's see. Oh, here we go. Artwork. Artwork by Tianye. I don't know how you pronounce it, but there. Okay, so those are the ones who did the artwork, wrote the book. Okay. So yeah, I'll make sure to put the proper credits. I think when I post the video. Okay. All right. Okay, so here's the Chinese. Okay, first half of the book was in Chinese, and then the second half is in English. All right, this looks... Well, we'll look through that later. Okay. So, oop. All right. Ooh, oh. Ooh, that's here at the bottom part of the box. That looks neat. Yeah. Yeah, no design on the top part though, but that one looks nice. All right, and I believe this is just a basic 78 card tarot deck. All right, oh, let's see, this is going to be... Okay. All right. So that artist doesn't sound familiar to me, but the author does. All right, so there's no gilding here. Okay. All right. So there's the back. Wow. It's got horses and what looks like a mandala. Ooh, that's neat. Okay. All right. Is that good? That's good. All right. So the artwork, I'm just going to say it's hand drawn, just because it looks like it. It very much looks. It doesn't look like AI elements here to me at all. Then again, I could be fooled. AI is getting so good these days. Deceptive, I guess. All right. Yeah, I think the artwork, I want to say the artwork is all hand-drawn and no AI. I could be wrong. I'm just going by what was on Tevada's website, which actually I had no idea. Okay, so I'm going by what I see then. All right. The size of the cards are 70 millimeters by 120 millimeters. The GSM is, oh no, that's right. The GSM is 350. Now the texture and finish, according to Tevada's website, is the texture is art paper. I really don't know. Art paper with a matte finish. And so far, oh, that's interesting. Temperance card. And so far, the theme is very close to the RWS theme of tarot. So very close to the Rider-Waite-Smith. Well, maybe except for the moon. Yeah. Suppose they wanted to keep the horse theme, so no dogs. Now the primary reason I jumped on this deck is because I was born in the year of the horse. I'm actually an earth horse, and I know this year is the year of the fire horse. Interesting. I don't think I see any actual wands in this. Oh geez, now I'm just paying attention. I don't see any wands at all. Alright, so maybe it's not that close to the Rider-Waite-Smith because, yeah, here's the 7 of Wands. Do you see 7 wands? Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, if it weren't for the titles, like, could you be able to tell what tarot card these represent is supposed to mean? Well, here's a 7. This is the 8 of Wands, but can you tell that these are wands related? Because I can't. See, now I want to look at the previous cards, but the major arcana, maybe. Oh, the Chariot, there's only one horse. Maybe with the major arcana, you would be able to tell, but not. See, this is supposed to be the Nine of Wands, but I mean, is that the wands here? The five? I don't think there's 9 sticks there. All right. See, 10 of Wands, but the focus is on the scenery instead of the horse carrying, like, what he's got on his back. And that horse looks angry. Oh my goodness. Maybe that Page of Wands there looks really happy. Yeah, look at that. I meant the cups and yeah, oops. See, no, there are no cups of any kind. So how could you tell that this card is a Two of Cups card without the title, without the little banner at the bottom to explain? I mean, I don't think the Ace of Cups had a cup at all. It's just water. I guess that's a way to tell. See, where are the 4 cups? I mean, isn't the character supposed to look like it's ignoring a cup and it's got 3 others, you know, in front of it and ignoring a 4th one? But I don't see any indication that's what it looks like. Yeah. All right, 7 of Cups. Yeah, 7 of Cups. Where is the confusion or illusions or the multiple options being offered here, as is the 7 of Cups card? Like, there's a hand. Shouldn't there be multiple hands, though? With multiple cups? Yeah, so... Hey, look! Cups, or should I say bowls? So, yeah, bowls. 9 bowls. The only card that actually had the items related. Okay, here's a sword, clearly. Looks like partially sheathed. Yeah, no. Like someone is stabbed here. Yeah, with the arrows. I see 3 arrows. Okay. So I guess there are 3 arrows there, but that's it. Yeah, how is this? This is the 4 of Swords, so how is this like rest and relaxation? I mean, I see 1 sword. Where are the other? Wow, I'm really complaining, aren't I? All right, so I take back the Rider-Waite-Smith comparison, because this is a Seven of Swords, but look how blank it is. This is odd. That's so blank. There's not even a horse here either. It's like, it's almost like this card is incomplete. Okay, here's like images of swords here for the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so there's Seven of Swords pointing down, and it looks like he's holding the eighth one. Oh, look at that, actual pentacles. And the image from the box too. Yeah, I think the man's holding, oh, see the man holding one, I guess, pentacle, but gosh, it's just, look at all that empty, I don't know, what do you call it, negative space? Because it just looks unused. I mean, is it supposed to be like this? All right. Come on. All right. All right, next is a shuffle test. All right, so 350 GSM. Ooh, ooh, these feel slippery already. It said matte finish though, but they feel more slippery than matte. Huh. Oop, okay. Huh, I really don't know if these are 350. These bent relatively easily. Thinking my feather fly. Yeah, I don't think this is 350. This is, it's too bendy. It's, I mean, and I don't think this is matte finish either. It might be like kind of glossy. I think I remember another deck that said it had like varnish finish of some kind. Yeah, this can't be 350. And that's what the website said. Yeah, this is, yeah. So it riffle shuffles well, but I don't think that it's 350 GSM. Ooh, that's slippery. And I don't think it's matte finish. Ooh, okay. Well, the Overhand shuffling. Yeah, it's pretty slick. It's not clumpy. Yeah, the cards slide among each other like pretty easily. So I don't think this is matte finish. I think the weight is lighter. I want to say it's more like I don't know, either 330 or maybe even 310 with some kind of smooth finish. This does not feel matte at all. It's way too smooth to be matte. All right. So let's have a look at the guidebook. So the guidebook, I think it's just basic. Let's see, it speaks of the year of the horse here at the beginning. Here, based on the core framework of the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Horse's Tarot reconstructs scenes with the unique Zhanggu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Here. Zhang here down at the bottom. Zhanggu. Martial arts world element of Chinese culture. When you open this deck, you'll step into the Zhanggu. Okay. All right, so, okay. Okay, it looks like there's an explanation of the image here. Like the fool, a young swordsman stands at the edge of a cliff about to venture into the world for the first time as an adult. His eyes are filled with anticipation for the distant horizons. Even as loose stones crumble and fall, nothing can suppress his heart's yearning to explore the unknown. Okay, so there's a Seven of Wands. Let me see. I want to see the Seven of Wands definition. Okay, Seven of Wands. Here we go. Yeah, so yeah, there's an explanation here in the guide. So here's the image, and the guide says, torch in hand, the swordsman speeds through the mountains, piercing the darkness behind. Hold fast to your stance and march unswervingly forward. All right, so yeah, that's the explanation. So yeah, it explains the image, which is good, and then it has upright keywords and reversed keywords. Yeah, it's like that, I guess, for the major arcana. Yeah, it's just a simple explanation of the image and then keywords, upright and reversed. Now let's see the Ten of Pentacles one here. Here we go. Ten of Pentacles. Here we go. I can't seem to keep a steady hand while I hold this up and look at the book. Here we go. Tales of the swordsman robbing the rich to aid the poor have spread through every street and alley, told with relish by all. Perhaps these stories will plant seeds of compassion and chivalry in the hearts of children. Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting description on what the image of the Ten of Pentacles is supposed to convey. Yeah, all right. So yeah, basic, at least it's in English, though. Yeah. Yeah, and there's a little here for Suit of Wands. When it says Suit of Wands, roam the Zhanggu where debts of blood are paid with pride. Ooh. Kind of want to see what the other ones say. Well, here we go. Cups. Wander the Zhanggu. I really don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Forging bonds of brotherhood far and wide. Oh, okay. Might as well go through the other two, right? Here we go. Where human hearts conceal daggers and deceit. Okay. I don't think the swords are always, the sword suit was always about deceit and daggers. That's weird. It's weird to put that kind of description about the sword suit. Here we go. Taking from the rich to give to the poor. I don't know about that because there are some rich people that actually did the work to earn their money. You know, they're like genuine rich people who achieved their wealth through honest and legitimate means. So I kind of don't agree with this description of what the pentacles should represent. Wow, okay. I don't know. I mean, I get that they wanted to follow the martial arts world, but was it always that? Is it always that cutthroat and, I don't know, dishonorable? Because this is what some of the suits were described as. I mean, the suit of swords, I mean, daggers and deceit, and then pentacles, like, what did it say? It said stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. I mean, what if the ones who were rich got their wealth through legitimate means? Is that fair? I mean, the rich shouldn't be forced to give their wealth away unless they choose to, especially if they've earned it fair and square. Yeah, this is this seems very biased to me already, just listening to the description. So yeah, and then the fact that this deck does not actually have the suit symbols, nor does it have the number of the symbols if the suit symbol is present. Like here, there's a 7 of Wands. There's, I guess, the stick on fire. That's 1 wand, but I don't see the other 6. You know, 10 of Pentacles, like I don't see the symbols of Pentacles, or I guess the whatever money they used. I guess it would be like the, I don't know what it would be called. The whatever currency they used back then. So I think it was the the coin with the square hole in the middle. So yeah, it seems like they focused more on the horse theme. See, this I don't like. There's just so much negative space here. The image just seems incomplete. I mean, clearly borderless, you know, and, you know, borderless, and I haven't seen the title at the bottom block anything. Like here, this one's fully fills the card, but you can see the 8 of Swords banner doesn't block any of the 2 swords that it's in front of completely block. So you could still see the swords there. But I don't, yeah, I'm not sure about this. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't recall the images looking like this on the website. I'm wondering if the website only, I guess, showed off the major arcana, because that looks close to the Rider-Waite-Smith, just the major arcana. Okay, let's see. All right, Horses Tarot. Let me see the images. Okay, I'm looking at the images now. Okay. Yeah, it's... Ugh, yeah, it's what yeah, it's exactly what I saw in the deck. It's They do have images of the other minor arcana, and yeah, it's exactly, wait, where are they? Come on, I saw some here. Yeah, it was in the beginning though. Yeah, they're showing off a lot of the, here we go. Yeah, I just didn't notice. See, here's supposedly a Three of Wands card, and there are no wands. So, yeah, I guess I just didn't pay attention to the sample pictures on the website. Yeah, I just jumped on it because it said it's, you know, a horse's tarot. It's a year of the horse. I was born in the year of the horse, so yeah. Suppose my first impressions are not very positive here. Yeah, because as a beginner reader, I rely on the symbols and not just the whole like general imagery. I'm not up to par to that yet. And so I've been reliant on symbols. But anyway, I think these are still available at the Tevada Tarot's website, and also their respective Etsy shop. Links are in the description. All right, so that is the end of this video. I hope you got something from this unboxing and my brief first impressions of the Horse's Tarot. See you in the next video.